Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the TV6 Digital Desk live stream. My name is Molly Birch, and I'll be taking you through a recap of today's headlines. This stream runs every night starting at 8 to 7 Central Time from Sunday to Thursday. Feel free to comment and ask any questions you have in the chat when you feel like it, and I'll do my best to answer those questions as we go and after the stream as well. With all of that business out of the way, let's take a look at our first story for tonight. We begin with new information. An 8-month-old girl is dead after a crash last Friday in Marinette County. The Marinette County Sheriff's Office says 46-year-old Michael Galbraith from Coleman, Wisconsin, stopped at a stop sign at Cam Road and US 41. He went through the intersection and collided with another vehicle driven by 30-year-old Cody Price of Oconto. 8-month-old Alana Price was in a car seat. She was flown out for medical treatment and died Tuesday. Police did not tell us of injuries to Galbraith or Cody Price. Deputies say failure to yield at a stop sign was a factor, and the crash is under investigation. And a Marquette bike store is celebrating an anniversary and welcoming a new business partner. Lakeshore Bike has been open for 35 years and is celebrating the occasion with a sale. The store is also welcoming its new co-owner, Jacob Douglas, who has previously been the manager. Both of the owners thank the community for supporting the business for this long.
I opened up in 1988 when mountain biking and stuff was kind of in its infancy around here. It had been going on for a while, but we didn't have any trail organization back then. We didn't have designated mountain bike trails. People were just getting on bikes and riding out in the woods.
I absolutely love being in the community, working on bikes, also helping people get on awesome products, spreading my love of the sport with other people, and I want to keep doing that. So that's my primary reasoning behind becoming a new partner here.
The sale at Lakeshore Bike will wrap up on October 21st. And Lakeview Elementary mixed fitness with fundraising today. The school held its annual Laps for Lakeview fundraiser. Students walked, jogged, and ran laps to earn their donations. Organizers say all the money raised from the event will go back to students for field trips and upgrades to the school's playground.
We are absolutely blown away by the generosity of the community. We have far surpassed our previous totals, so we're really excited this year at how this fundraiser did for us.
So far, the school has raised $17,000 from the event, but it says you can still donate until Friday. And October is National Farm to School Month. Partridge Creek Farm is holding a fundraiser throughout the month to support farm to school programs in Ishpeming. TV6's Michael Sobek shows us how this program benefits young students.
Ishpeming Middle Schools teamed up with Partridge Creek Farm for its 4th year of the National Farm to School Month fundraiser. Ishpeming 5th and 6th graders worked with Partridge Creek Farm to grow produce from their middle school garden to sell to the community. 5th grader Luca Johnson says he loved making the stands as well as growing healthy food for the community.
I really liked making the posters and making all the signs for it. We wanted to make sure everybody's eating healthy stuff and not junk food.
The students have been working on the garden since the start of the school year. They were required to work and help maintain the garden every week. 5th grade teacher Morgan Miller says having this kind of learning is the best learning style for kids.
I personally love hands-on learning because it was beneficial to me. I think that actually getting to feel the things that they're doing and see the things that they do and see how it affects the community is the best way for them to learn.
Students worked in groups and were required to create a business plan for their stand. Each group made unique flyers to put around town, posters for their stand, and had to price their goods. Partridge Creek Farm Executive Director May Tupros says this kind of program teaches kids lessons they can use in everyday life.
It helps create a passion for the environment. It helps them learn in new ways. That hands-on learning is so profound, and it really creates space outside the classroom for critical thinking that is really engaging and exciting for the youth.
The Partridge Creek Farm fundraiser continues until October 31st, which supports farm-to-school programs in Ishpeming. To learn more, go to uppermichigansource.com or the TV6 and Fox UP mobile news app. Michael Sobek, TV6 News, Ishpeming.
We had
Thank you, Michael. And this month, a UP senior living home is doing its part to fight breast cancer. Brookridge Heights Assisted Living and Memory Support in Marquette is hosting Pink with a Purpose. The assisted living home will raffle off 3 pink Kate Spade handbags. All proceeds will go to the Susan G. Komen Foundation. The drawing will be on Tuesday, October 24th during its Pink with a Purpose happy hour at 2 in the afternoon. There will be live music and pink food and cocktails. You do not need to be present to win. Brookridge staff says this cause is personal for the assisted living home.
A lot of our residents may have been affected by breast cancer at some point in their life, as well as potential staff members and families, our community. So it makes sense for us to help out in a way that is meaningful.
You can get your raffle tickets by visiting or calling Brookridge Heights. And the Peter White Public Library in Marquette is celebrating National Friends of Libraries Week by accomplishing a milestone. The Friends of the Library used bookstore has raised a record-setting $50,000. Organizers say they achieved this goal in the span of 12 months. The library's development director says the community is invited to stop by to sign a thank you card for all the hours of hard work.
They support our collections, our travel books, our large print collection. Nearly every program that we hold, the Friends have helped out in some way, either paying for a presenter or a film license or providing the supplies for the program. They purchase furniture for us that we wouldn't be able to afford otherwise. They're an amazing group.
You can find the card near the Friends Used Bookstore on the main level of the library. Library staff say the money will go towards the library's programs. And for our final story tonight, there's no reason to be scared this coming Friday the 13th. The Timber Yeti Axe Range is celebrating its 1-year anniversary with a special tournament. The Axe Range is located inside the Westwood Mall and opened up a year ago. They offer axe throwing for all skill levels, as well as tournament play. Now they've installed projector targets that keep the games fresh and challenging. The Timber Yeti owner says they've learned a lot this past year and are looking forward to celebrating with familiar and new faces.
We realize that this is something that the Marquette community really did want to have, and we're honored to be able to bring it to them. And so we're here as long as Marquette will keep coming, and we're going to keep throwing, and it's a lot of fun.
The fun begins at 6 in the evening this Friday the 13th. The grand prize for the tournament is a date night package. There will be other prizes available as well. And that's all the stories we have for you tonight. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night, or I'll be here in the same place at the same time. That's 8/7 Central Time with a recap of tomorrow's headlines. If you have a story idea you think we should report on, feel free to contact us at any time. These are a few easy ways to get a hold of both myself and others in the newsroom. And again, you can contact us at any time. We would love to hear from you with your story ideas. Thank you again for joining me live at the TV6 Digital Desk. Have a good rest of your night.